destroys us. Christianity is what destroys us. Islam destroys us. We got to get back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. We got to understand that this Bible is not a religious book. This Bible is a book of laws. This is a book of statutes. This is something that we live by. This is what gives us our moral compass. You understand? This teaches us not to follow the oppressor. You understand? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse. We're going to start at verse 47. We got to get some kind of understanding. Now that Labor Day is about upon us, we know that a lot of people are going to be celebrating Labor Day without understanding what Labor Day really is. You understand? Right after the emancipation, right after brothers were so-called freed from the emancipation, the only skilled workers there was the slaves. We did all the building. We did all the carpentry. We did all the plumbing. So in 1871, our oppressor understood that he could not get a solid job after most of America was destroyed by the Civil War. You understand what I'm saying? So in order for him to get work, he had to start a labor union, an all-white labor union in 1871. In 1871, he started that all-white labor union so that brothers and sisters, so blacks and Hispanics, could not do the work on America, could not make a living. You understand? This is why we're living in the conditions that we're living in now. Labor unions were started because our oppressor could not get work. And now we're celebrating a holiday that he created for the destruction of black people. You understand? We're going to be out there barbecuing hot dogs. We're going to be doing shrimp, crab, and lobster, destroying ourselves, adding sin upon sin. You understand? And getting shot. But that's what happens every holiday. You understand? Every Labor Day weekend that happens. Where you're going to get shot. You understand? And your kids. You understand? There's going to be all kinds of fights among us. Everybody's going to get shot. Big Mama, everybody's going to get shot. Bullets go straight through the wall, killing kids and everything. You understand what I'm saying? You got that, brother? Let's read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
It says, because thou servest not the Lord thy God. Listen, when you celebrate the oppressor's holidays, you celebrate, the oppressor's holidays, you go against what the Most High said. We are in iniquity with the Most High when we celebrate the oppressor's holidays.
That's right.
Celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving, celebrating Valentine's Day, celebrating Memorial Day, celebrating Ramadan. All of those heathen holidays is what destroys us. Hey, listen, this is the reason why we're living in dirty downtown Baltimore right now. If we were running Baltimore would look nothing like this. When you look at Baltimore from the 60s to the 70s, it was a whole different place. The place did not look like this. That's because we cared about Baltimore. Now they got us celebrating, and they got us celebrating their holidays, and they got us living under their oppression. And look at Baltimore now. Look how destroyed we are. We so destroyed, we out here fighting brothers that's giving the truth and trying to bring brothers off of these streets, to trying to change brothers' lives. We got brothers out here wanting to fight brothers, trying to change brothers' lives. And the thing about it is, we know the oppressor is destroying us. But we don't see them going at the oppressor like that. The oppressor's up and down the block. You don't see them sliding on the oppressor, but they'll definitely slide on their brothers. You understand? That's how you know oppression maketh the wise man mad, but a gift destroyeth the heart.
That's right.
He gives you Labor Day, and that's a gift. That's a gift, enough of a gift for you to destroy your own brothers. Look at us now. Where are we now? In the same place we were 50 years ago. Think about that Alabama bus boycott. 50 years, 70 years later, we still fighting for the same thing. Listening to our oppressor, following our oppressor. You got that, brother? Let's keep on reading.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of the heart.
Go ahead.
For the abundance of all things.
Hey, listen, we don't celebrate the joyful of our heart by the Most High. You understand? We are not celebrating with the gladness of most things that the Most High have given us, but we like the things that the oppressor give us. We like these holidays. We like to live in destruction. We like to live in the ghetto. So much so, that's how we think we're supposed to be. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thy enemies.
It says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. Being down here selling the oppressor's drugs is serving thine enemy. Celebrating their holidays is serving thine enemy. Being a Muslim is serving our enemies. Destroying our babies in the look at that. And Planned Parenthood is serving our enemy. Just like the brother said earlier, they making monies off the body. Living the trans lifestyle, wearing those tight jeans and everything like that, wearing a man purse. Who ever heard of a man purse? Men carry wallets. You understand? Men carry wallets, not purses. You understand? But that's what happens when we're living under our oppressor. Keep it going, brother.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst.
Hey, think about it, right? Everything we look forward to, we got to go to our enemy for. The Most High, listen, the oppressor is our enemy. Everything we need, we have to go to the oppressor for. We got to go to our oppressor for food. We have to go to them for drink. We have to go to them for housing. We have to go to them for work. What do we have on our own? We don't have anything for ourselves. Thanks to Christianity, thanks to Martin Luther King, you understand? Thanks to Islam, we are destroyed people. Look at us. Nothing to look forward to. The only thing we got to look forward to is getting high the next day. You understand? Destroying our brothers every day. You understand? Robbing and destroying each other. That's all we got to look forward to. Go on, brother.
In hunger and in thirst.
Go ahead.
And in nakedness and in want of all things.
It says, and in want of all things. We in want of all things. We'll do anything to get a house. We'll do anything to get food, clothing. I need shoes for my baby. My baby's starting to walk. I need shoes for my baby. I'm gonna go out here and sell some drugs. I'm gonna help the oppressor destroy us even more. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And look at us today. We have a yoke of iron upon our neck. Hey, look at child support. Child support is a yoke upon our neck. Look at all of the red light cameras and all the cameras they got in our neighborhood, just so they can arrest us on anything. Look at what ICE is doing to our brothers, the Hispanics. Just like the brother said earlier, they just sent the brother back to Jamaica. As a matter of fact, he was a reservist in the military. A military reservist they sent back to Jamaica. You understand? We destroyed as a people. Yeah, he's in the military. You understand? Look at us now. We so destroyed that we think it's okay. We think that it's right. We think that we are American. Look at us, destroyed as a people. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee.
Oh, it says, until he have destroyed us. And look at us, we destroyed as a nation. Look at us. You understand? We're struggling to think about how we'll figure out how we're going to pay our rent, how we're going to pay the gas and electric bill. And we celebrating those Thanksgivings, spending all of our money on Thanksgiving, all of our money on Christmas, all of our money on Valentine's Day. Just not even knowing how we're going to pay our bills that we have to pay the oppressor. You understand? We destroyed as a people. Go ahead, brother.
And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Hey, listen, it says, and the Lord shall bring a nation against us from afar. Hey, give me Job 9 and 24. You understand? They're going to bring a nation of people against us from afar. When they came and got us from afar and brought us back to America and continue to destroy us. You understand? Look at us today. We don't even realize every law that they make is a law that is made for us. It's not made for the oppressor. The oppressor breaks the laws every day. Look at Donald Trump changing laws every day. And as a matter of fact, they going along wiping us right out of the history books. And we love America. America is wiping us right out of the history book. Right now, we are living in history. This is the second whitewashing that's happening right now. They're whitewashing blacks, Hispanics, and natives right out of the history books, thanks to old Donald Trump. But thanks to Christianity and thanks to Martin Luther King, this is what we accepted. You understand? When you accept interracial marriage, when you accept, what's that, integration. Thank you, sir. Integration. When you accept integration, these are the things that you take on. Now let us see those brothers slide on our oppressor. They won't do that, but they'll come over here and slide on us. Now, I'm not saying to go out here and do anything to the oppressor, but what I am saying is that we need to love each other. We can have conversations and we can talk it out, but this is the truth. There's nothing happening besides this right here. This is what's going to bring us out of the hell that we're in right here today. You understand? You got that, brother? Listen to this right here.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Say that again.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
One more time, because I don't think they heard you.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The oppressor runs everything in Baltimore. As a matter of fact, the oppressor runs everything damn near in the whole globe.
Right.
You understand? He makes all the laws. He goes into Africa and divides it up and makes laws. He goes over into Europe and divides it up and makes laws. During the Dark Age, you understand what I'm saying? He goes into the Caribbean islands, divide it up, and makes laws. You understand? The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? The wicked is our oppressor. You understand? And what we're trying to do out here today is understand and let our people know what's really happening and why we're really destroyed. We're destroyed because of our oppressor. Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covers the faces of the judges thereof. Who are the judges? The judges are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Go ahead.
Oh God. If not, where? And who is he?
If he doesn't cover the faces of the judges thereof, if he doesn't run this earth, why not? And who is he? Who is he that runs this earth? You understand? The oppressor determines if sake comes from Japan. You understand? He determines whether we get coconuts from Hawaii. He determines whether we get coffee beans from Brazil. He determines everything. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. Give me Isaiah chapter 30, and we're going to start at verse 1. You understand? The earth has been given to our oppressor. The earth has been given to our oppressor because we are in iniquity with the Most High. We have given up rulership to our oppressor. You understand? But the Bible tells us if we come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and get back to doing what we're supposed to do, we will be the rulers of the earth.
That's right.
You understand? We will be the head and not the tail. Think about it, right? Just like the brother said earlier, we at the bottom of everything in America, especially here in Baltimore. That's why brothers look like they got the look on their face like they have no way out.
Right.
But guess what? You do have a way out.
That's
Through this
right.
ISUPK, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana.
That's right.
Through these laws, statutes, and commandments right here in these Bibles. And this is where it's taught properly. You can't get this from the Christian church or the Muslim mosque. The Muslim mosque can't even tell you what's in their Quran. They can't even quote scripture from their Quran. But they follow it. That's because we're destroyed. Those brothers that's in that Quran, those are our brothers and sisters. You understand? But we're trying to bring them back into the truth. The Quran is not the truth. Buddhism is not the truth. Christianity is not the truth. The truth is right here in these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? You got that, brother? Let's read.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
It says, woe. What does woe mean? What does woe mean? Woe means destruction. Destruction to the rebellious children. We are the rebellious children. We are the rebellious children because we don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. We have lost our way. We have lost our moral compass. We believe that men can lie with mankind like they lie with womankind, when the Bible tells us that we should not. It says we believe that women can marry women. You understand? When the Bible tells us that is not the truth. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Hey, listen, we take counsel, but not of the Most High. We take counsel from our oppressor. We believe in the stars and the stripes. We believe in that Pledge of Allegiance. We pledge our allegiance away from our people and to our oppressor. Whenever you say that Pledge of Allegiance, you're pledging your allegiance away from your people and to another people that hate you. You understand? That Star-Spangled Banner, when that Star-Spangled Banner was written, we were in chains. That Star-Spangled Banner has nothing to do with us. So we should not stand for the Star-Spangled Banner. We should not say that Pledge of Allegiance. We should not give our allegiance to America. America has utterly destroyed us as a people. But guess what? These laws, statutes, and commandments, this is going to give us our moral compass. America's flag is their God. You understand? Old Faithful, and the one with the snake in it. That feather describes them. You understand? What's that? Don't tread on me. That feather describes our oppressor, that snake on that flag. You understand? It's just like the brother Bakwa said earlier. He said, speak with forked tongue. White man speak with forked tongue. You understand? That feather describes him. You ready, brother? All right, go ahead.
Oh God. And that cover was a covering, but not of me.
Hey, listen, when you cover with a covering, but not of the Most High, you cover yourself in Islam. You cover yourself in Buddhism. You cover yourself in atheism, Egyptology, all of those things that make no sense, that can't change a life in heaven. You understand what I'm saying? We can't cover ourselves with the coverings that do nothing for us. Islam doesn't do a thing for us. Egyptology doesn't. Christianity doesn't. But the Bible does. The Bible gives us laws, statutes, and commandments to live by. The Bible, like I said before, is not a religious book. This is a book this is a moral compass. This gives us our history. This tells us what to do, what not to do, what to eat, what not to eat, how to be towards our brothers and how to be towards the heathen nations. Listen, brothers and sisters, with that, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one